G'day and welcome back to the Coffey Break channel, where we're attempting on taking this trail craft right here from Tweed heads to Broome, east coast to west coast. Today we are on the Great Barrier Reef, probably off Arlie, somewhere like that. We're going to actually rip the tender off the roof and set it up. There's a fish pool just over the back there that we're going to go fish in and dive in and spend the afternoon and tomorrow morning in there. This is probably one of the coolest locations I've ever been to on the reef. I mean, like, we're standing, we're 100k out to sea and we're standing. It's just insane.
Crazy.
So and if the conditions stay like this, making it to Broome won't be too hard.
We got Bubby's there, she's pretend swimming. She really wants to go for a run on land, so we're giving her a swim in the water. We've been out here a couple of days now and
let her swim around, Bonnie, follow her.
Yeah, I don't think she understands that. She's like, if you guys can stand, then I can surely run. But it's not working out like that.
She's learned how to climb a ladder. Come on, Bob.
You can do it, baby.
Come on. Oh, you were tired. I really feel like it's going to be easier on the roof.
Whoa, look at that shark.
Oh, wow.
What is it?
There's the shark to your left.
Look at the fish hanging off it. No way.
Yeah, you can do it on. You can do part of it on the roof, but the heat up there is fucking insane.
We'll get it, Dad. We'll get it.
You got to drill. Look at how much this thing.
You don't like my idea, but I have full faith in it.
You let go.
Huh?
Yeah, let go.
It'll go upside down, bud, eh?
I'll push it out.
Okay.
Yeah, upside down.
Oh, look at that big shark.
Oh my god, now I've got to get in the bloody water.
Shit. Get your drone
Is that
first.
a hammerhead?
I gotta go get the bloody...
Jesus. Oh, it's swum away anyways.
You stay there, Bubby.
There's a GT or something with it. What are your thoughts on the way we done the tender?
That was good. As long as I wasn't up there in the heat. It looks nice and oh, there goes the shade. Oh, look at this. Oh, the way you did the tender was amazing. You did a really good job.
So this is before we were having issues with the medium shaft being too low in the water. Mick was in the last video. He welded this up for us just before he came out and gave it to us while we were out there.
All right, Bonzi, thank you for that.
Right, now I get the drill, eh?
Pass me the drill.
We're just going to be bolting the bracket on now that we've got it where we want it.
The bracket fit really good.
It did, hey?
Yeah, like it was snug.
And the prop looks like it's sitting so much better there. Hey, look how low that's sitting compared to before. Perfect.
All done.
Yep.
All done?
Well done. Let's go pop the thing.
Oh, this thing's so cute.
It's better, but it's not great. Remember I said it looks like it's still...
Yeah. Mate, I reckon the perm pipe has got so much better steering. Yeah, so that's actually done really well. I'm still going to get a perma trim for it, and I reckon that will stop that little bit of wash coming up, but it's steering so much better now. I'm going to get all our gear, head over into this fish pool over here, have a dive.
Cool down there.
Yeah.
Dolphins. Yeah. Oh, sick. How sick was that? Actually, don't see a hell of a lot of dolphins when you're out on the reef compared to along the coastline. Yeah, we're just cruising along the edge here, and I can just throw at the reef as we go.
think this is a Barracuda. Oh yeah. Big Barracuda. Surfing the tender. Huh? No. Look at the size of it.
That's just a rod. Look at the size of the fucking thing.
Oh my god, this is sketchy.
I'll get him off.
That's the last fish I wanted to bloody catch on the tender, was a f***ing Barracuda. See you later, buddy. And if you watch Finding Nemo, that fella right there was the culprit for taking out Nemo's mum and family.
What do you think he is, big man?
I think a trout, maybe. Yeah, trout. Yeah, a little trout. You side hooked yourself, bud.
Nice looking fish.
Yeah. I don't know what you call them. Flag or something.
There's some fish around here.
Yeah. Little coral trout. Epic.
Like fish?
Nah. Probably a little trout.
Bad one?
Yeah.
You gonna keep him actually?
Nah. Seems to be a lot more here than what we've had. Keep tracking north, have a fish on the way there, and yeah, that worked out unreal. The tender's so good. We got a bit of a tricky task here, but I don't know how we're going to pull this off, but we're going to give it a crack.
Are they right undone?
I think so.
Take the weight of it, Dad. Take the weight of it. Yeah. Where'd you put those bolts, Jackson?
That's real. We're about 100k now from Townsville. We've made some good ground over the last few days. Another glass out, so we'll be able to set the autopilot, cruise along, throw it a few reefs on the way there. We've been out here for nearly a week now, and we've had one day on land. Actually, yeah, we've been out here for a whole week. Keen to actually get back to the Australian coast for a bit. I mean, the weather has just been insane. It's just like another glass out again, which is unbelievable, really. 7 days and not much wind. Let's keep tracking along. Oh. Got it?
Yeah.
That was a sick hit.
Alright, I think we're going to attack it.
That's a solid fish, that.
So plus
That is a doozy. Sick catch, Dad. Throw him in. Hop up here. Hop up here.
You grab him.
There you go.
Nice size eating Spanish. Good one, that'll last us a couple of days.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
sick.
We're having a few issues with the autopilot, but when Mick from Reef Runner come out, he just tweaked it a little bit. And other than that, what that?
Oh, game changer. Only done. How many Ks do you reckon we've done? Nearly 2,000.
Yeah.
I'm actually, it feels like a little bit of meditation.
That island over there, that's Magnetic Island. Outside of Townsville. The views 540 litres. So we ran that pretty tight, that one.
Yeah.
We've got Bryce, local Townsvillian. He's got a hut about 20k north of here. We're going to do further in the video. We're going to stay at it tonight, talk about his family story and a bit about what they get up to. But
Never used one of these.
he's given us a hand with getting fuel.
Giving us a hand, he's given us.
You're not going to get much fuel out
He's
of that one.
done a lot more than giving us a hand.
Sweet out of that one.
Bonds is leaving us. She's just done 2 weeks on the boat.
Leaving.
One of the best 2 weeks ever. And she's leaving us.
I heard crocodiles and I was out of this bitch.
Give me a hard cuddle.
Townsville, we're dropping her off. She gets a plane back to Sydney.
Yeah.
Thanks for the trip. It was lovely.
That's so good.
Good time with
One
you
of
guys.
the best ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
I'll probably be back on soon anyways.
Unreal.
Love you.
Love you. See you, Bonza.
See ya.
We've done a provision the last day while we've been here and got a new generator. The other one was about 20 years old and it was just a little bit inconsistent with starting, so we just bought another one. Got some more food, refilled the boat. We're heading up into the bay where you've seen Bryce help us out with the fuel, and we're going to be checking out his hut and also what his family does around. His family's lived here for about 120 years, the generations, and he just has a really cool story, so we'll talk about that. That's it. We'll be on the water again soon. Bonds will be in the sky, and we'll keep moving forward. Mate, good. Look at this. This is incredible. We were just saying this might be one of the coolest places we've ever seen.
Yeah, well, Dad's been here his whole life. I have been too. So,
When was this built in?
Dad got photos going back to 1921.
1921 this was built.
Was the photos we got. Like, no one really knows exactly when, but it's probably way before that, but yeah.
This is so cool, man.
So yeah, this is the humble abode.
Bubby's over here. Come on, come here.
Let's have a look through.
So yeah.
That went smooth yesterday, mate.
Yeah, no, that was good.
Smooth this morning too. Got Bonnie off at the boat ramp and the taxi pulled up and finger.
Yeah,
Which one's your bed?
Yesterday she was,
Which one's your bed?
Yeah, she wouldn't.
So yeah, this is inside. We literally just put the new kitchen in this week, so this is all new setup.
Sick.
You can probably see the old stove still over there.
That is Flash.
Yeah, she's a lot nicer now.
Yeah.
But I'll show you the solar. So we've got full solar over here. We did it all ourselves. We literally had to get a new inverter last week. I blew the old one up. Had the one wrong setting, and she drawn too much out of the generator. It cooked itself. So yeah.
We're running at 69%.
Yeah, we had a few fans on last night. Starlink.
Got the link.
Yeah. Yeah. Can crusher. One of the crab cookers.
Oh.
So
Hopefully we get some crabs today.
today we'll be on. And then yeah, in here, obviously just a big mess at the moment, but there's our solar setup. Got a washing machine if you need to do any washing.
There might be on the cards.
So that's all our solar setup.
Sick.
And all our batteries are up underneath here.
Holy. Yep.
So they're just AGMs. We haven't got lithium yet.
Haven't gone lithium yet. Well, it's coming down in price, so it might be
That's
affordable.
the biggest thing at the moment is the price. Like
Yeah.
that's 4,000 for the batteries. If
Yeah.
you had that in lithium, that'd be like 30 grand. So
Yeah.
it's just like a no-brainer not to. There's with the cycle times and everything that you're supposed to get, it's supposed to be 5 years. So
Yeah.
hopefully we get that. If not, we don't. But
Yeah.
it's way better than car and fuel. I'll give you that much. So.
Bub, come in.
We're just going to re-anchor the boat a little bit further out. The tide, you'll see it later today, is going to be way out there. And going to jump in Bryce's little boat. He's got some pots he set out yesterday. Hopefully we're having crab for lunch, and also be going to check out the lighthouse that his grandfather built about 100 years ago.
150 years ago, 1870.
Wow. And they built it out of all sorts of bricks and sandstones, and I'll get him to talk about it. You want to sit in that seat?
Back seat if you want to go and sit here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty close though, yeah. First pot right there.
Crabs. Crabs.
Get over there, Bob.
Just in good.
All right, what's the biggest one you pulled out of there?
We've done a 28 centimetre was the biggest one we've ever done.
Holy. That, 3 pilchards.
That and 3 pilchards. Go back in.
Already got a feed of crab. We've got one more pot we're checking. There's a backdrop. Bloody Australia. My new slogan, best place in the world, Australia. Some bigger ones in here.
I was down on the phone there. Dad reckons he's been getting at least 2 to 3 out of this pot every day.
Yeah, right.
And the same rock. This is for some reason his favourite rock. Dude.
That's it, buddy.
Good size one.
Yep, that way. Nice.
And then, yeah, that one's the other two.
Bryce was saying to me yesterday, he used to have crab sandwiches at school. He actually is sick of eating crab, and everyone used to trade the crab sandwiches with him.
Kevin and sauce.
I don't think I've ever heard of anyone going to school with crab sandwiches.
Oh fuck, he's getting all the time. He misses stuff. Crab sandwiches and vinegar. That corner of the rock over there, now, so that's the corner of our block, and it goes up on like a sort of a southeasterly direction up over the hill.
You said it was, how big was the block again?
3,000 acres all up.
Yeah.
So.
And it stays in the family, you can't resell it. It just
Yeah,
stays.
we can't put it to another family member or nothing, so it's got to be a Moises, so yeah, it's part of the deal, so keep it. So. But,
Not a bad deal, really.
No, not a bad one at all.
Beautiful location, eh? You hide in the shade. You need a drink.
Wheel spin.
Do a burnout on the top. How goes that water line?
Yeah, it's all fresh.
Yeah.
But one of my great grandfathers built the lighthouse, and then I had two grandfathers after that, lighthouse keepers, and that's how this all sort of become ours. It was all through that. So yeah, so they did the lighthouse, sheds, the one house they built, the other house I don't know when that was built. Dad would know more about it, but yeah. So
What year was the lighthouse done?
I think it was 1840 something. I'll tell you in a second. On the plaque here. These be two plaques with hello. There's 18 something or other. But
Between 150 and 200 years ago.
yeah, so it's fairly old.
Flying fox. Right down the hill.
Someone would have been sitting around after a hard day's yakka, getting everything up, and someone's gone, why don't we build a fine
Just
fox?
flying fox. It's crazy. Pushing that ball out.
She's gonna fucking fall out in a second.
Well, we've got a bit of a feed on our hands here.
Pretty relaxed. So yeah, go for it. I'll show you quickly right now. Popsicle.
Something popsicle.
Yeah, so obviously that's the part you want to stay. You obviously have your round side on top.
Yep.
Put in your palm like so. You got to whack it right there. Like that. Pull that out. And then there's two ways you can do this. You can sometimes quickly like that if that doesn't do it. One good whack there. That will crack off. And then this one here, just crack off like that.
Righto.
How many popsicles do you have?
2 fucking 100,000 of them.
Oh.
Pretty good.
I don't reckon food can taste any better than that. Thank you for having us. Thanks
All
for
good.
teaching us a few things about mud crabs.
No, that's all good.
One of the best experiences I've ever had.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Nice to meet you all.
Yeah,
You
likewise.
have a good trip. Don't sink.
Stay afloat.
Stay afloat.
Stay afloat.
All right, mate.
No,
It's absolutely insane. Thanks,
No,
Steve.
anytime. Anytime. Come anytime.
We still got to get out to there. We got a bit of a trek.
Are you going to help us walk across the mud, or are you going to get carried all the way and then get on the boat and wag your tail and get fed chicken? Yeah, that's what's going to happen. We know your story, Bubs. Get on.
She had a big day. We actually gave her a haircut today. Look at her tail. Look at her tail. Show us your tail.
Oh, Bubby. Oh, had big dreadlocks. Is there a closest point to this? I'm going further up.
Yeah.
I'm not walking, I'm going to pick the closest spot.
If I had our time again, we would have anchored in there. But we would have been stuck here till midday tomorrow.
And the other option was, I said, well, let's just go out there when it's like 8 o'clock, when the tides come in. I'm like, yes, that.
Imagine if a croc was after you and this just slipping across the top. Oh, is that a mud crab? Is that a mud crab? So at the top, the first half is mud and the bottom is like almost oysters. So you have to tread so lightly. Man, if you got stuck in this country and had to walk for a while, you would die quick. We're knee deep in mud. Tomorrow morning, the tide will be up. At that mark, it's just been such an awesome trip so far. The highs, the lows, and everything in between. Meeting amazing Australians, and what a country we live in. It's a harsh terrain at times, but you can make it happen.
Alright.
That was some brutal terrain. I was thinking we'd be able to put the deck.
Oh, bubbies, get bubbies.
Oh my god,
Oh,
Bubbies.
no, bubbies.
Oh no, Bubby. Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Bubbies, I just carried you all the way.
No! Bubbies!
You watch it.
Oh my god. Oh.
Bubbies.
Oh my goodness. Bubs, you're covered in mud. Covered.
Mainly on the front of it. Grab a towel over there.
Yep.
Are you swimming? Grab her in. Take her in.
You've had one of the biggest days of your life today, Bubs. I'll see you next Sunday. We'll be getting to some waterfalls in Barracuda country. Hopefully not drying out in mud flats again. See you later.